Alright, today's date is April 24th, 2026. Basically 20 after 6 in the morning. And in the 90s, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because they just indicated. Like, let's say you take that pesticide company here that, for the dandelions and all that got sued because their chemicals were causing cancer of people that used the items. Well, I don't even remember what it's called because I never used it. I would always find alternative ways. Well, since they're bringing it up, it reminded me of why I was saying, and everybody can confirm, of the 90s. You go in, there's frontmen and middlemen. Yeah, the companies that the government regulates. Because, oh wait, the government didn't get sued, although they regulate and told that company what chemicals they could or could not use, but the company itself did. That's called a front man. In other words, another ideal of the middle person, so the government can't take blame again. Kind of like with the cocaine in the 70s. Dude in the late 80s, that just got in the Pentagon, mid-80s, gets blamed for it, for exposing it though. But he gets blamed for the whole process of it all happening, although he wasn't even in the Pentagon that gave permission in the 70s. A front man, a middleman, an individual they can set up for their crimes so they don't pay for the time. Yeah, that's all I was talking about, but I didn't elaborate until now exactly what those frontmen and middlemen actually meant that I was speaking of in the 90s. Our government using companies as just that, through regulating, and so they can't get blamed, although they are the ones giving permission for all those companies and do or do not do this or that and sell it to you people. Causing cancer. Well, that's only one form of causing cancer. Hey, government, how about those contrails through the air? What's in that again? It's called spent uranium, which has probably a positive effect. And then up in Alaska, you have the negative electricity effect of it to control the wind and stuff and control the moisture going up into the clouds and stuff. That actually causes more cancer than anyone will ever imagine. Doodaloo! How's your front people? I mean, companies you have stolen from every individual that tries to be an opportunist and have a company of their own. I thought it was we're supposed to grab a piece of American pie of the land of this nation by... Cheers! Why do you think even when I tried to buy some land out in Lake Wissota, all I had to do was signature, it would have been a lease to own thingy of like, what, an acre and a half out by Lake Wissota there? And I didn't sign? You get enough tax money already out of me and you weren't enforcing law. Why do you think I cut the support for Southview through Microsoft that I gave permission? They're enforcing the law. Front men that are stealing of thieves and stuff of companies that aren't yours and using them as middle and front men, so you, although you regulate them, don't get blamed. How's the weather today? Doodaloo.